Sometimes you don't go looking for trouble, it comes looking for you. But what would you do if a reporter asks a triggering, disrespectful question that smears your image? Or what do you do when a private rant at a doctor's office suddenly turns into a $24 million lawsuit? Well, this is exactly the kind of drama Cardi B found herself in, and the ending is nothing short of dramatic. Come with me, and I'll tell you all about it. But hold up, before we dive straight into all the drama and courtroom fiesta, smash that like button and subscribe to this channel, because if you're into explosive and juicy celebrity news that contains nothing but the truth, then you're in the right place. Let's roll it back to the very start where the lawsuit began. It's February 2018. Cardi B is now 4 months pregnant with her first child. She secretly slips into a Beverly Hills OB/GYN office. At this time, she has not made her pregnancy public yet because privacy is everything to her. Soon after, Imani Ellis, a security guard, sees her. Of course, Ellis recognizes the US rapper immediately. So you know what she does? She takes out her phone and tries to record Cardi as she enters. Suddenly, Cardi spots the camera and snaps. That violation of privacy is all it takes to set her off. What happens next sets the stage for a $24 million lawsuit. And guess what? The security guard filed this lawsuit. Now, the charges against Cardi B are quite numerous. They include emotional trauma, physical harm, career loss, just name them. Thereafter, in September 2025, the case finally appeared in court with 12 members sitting on the jury. But here's the crazy part of this whole gist. Both parties had completely different stories about what happened that day. Ellis claimed Cardi went from demanding privacy to physical violence. She said Cardi scratched her face with 3-inch-long fingernails, spat on her, and even hurled racial insults at her. That wasn't all. She claimed she was shocked and traumatized by the entire incident, and she even talked about needing plastic surgery. Although Cardi admitted there was actually a heated exchange using swear words, she swore there was no physical contact. According to her, when she stepped out of the elevator, she overheard Ellis discussing Cardi's pregnancy, which was not yet public knowledge. The doctor's office had even closed for the day to shield her privacy, but all her efforts seemed like they would go up in smoke because of one nosy security guard who just did not understand what privacy meant. As a result, Cardi got really angry and lashed out at her. She confessed it was very heated, but not once did she lift her hand to hit the security guard. Now, this was a case of Cardi's word against Ellis. Only one of the two stories is true, so whom do we believe? To get a glimpse of the truth, let's examine some witnesses who were present that day. First, the doctor Cardi went to see confirmed that there was no physical contact. Also, another witness, the receptionist named Tiara Malcolm, confessed to the court that she had rushed between the two women who were arguing in an attempt to break up the fight. According to Tiara, Ellis was the aggressor, swinging her arms in a desperate attempt to hit Cardi B. Although she missed her target, the guard ended up leaving a cut on Malcolm's head. This testimony from Tiara added weight to Cardi's words. Now it was clear to the court that Ellis was looking for some payout. Her attorney even mentioned in closing arguments that it was up to the jury to decide a dollar amount to compensate Ellis. But here is what's interesting. Ellis had no witnesses to back up her claims. She didn't have any evidence either. All she had was word of mouth. And to think that she was demanding quite a huge amount of money as compensation. She claimed she had lost her job because of that screaming match, and her life had never been the same. Because of this, she felt that she deserved that much money for the injury she suffered. There was tension in the court. How would all this play out, and would there be any compensation? Well, I'll keep you in suspense while I give you another juicy part of this story. During the lunch break of this trial, something dramatic happened. As this Grammy Award-winning rapper was exiting the Alhambra courthouse, an unidentified man confronted her. You won't believe what happened next. over a crowd of reporters and fans, the man shouted at the top of his voice. Cardi, insiders are claiming Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time, the man shouted over a crowd of reporters and fans. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stefon Diggs? Cardi fumed at that question, and suddenly, in a moment of rage, she took a pen from a fan who sought her autograph and threw it at the man. Then she warned him to stop disrespecting her. "Do you see women asking those type of questions to me?" she blurted. "Why do you feel, as a man, you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. Your mama taught you, respect women." Afterwards, she jumped into a waiting vehicle before rolling down the windows and telling fans that she's not answering any more questions. It was a day full of drama. However, it was far from over. Later that day, after hearing all sides to the story, the ball was now in the court of the jury to give their final judgment. After all, $24 million was at stake here. It was no simple issue because both parties had a lot to lose in terms of money and reputation. After much deliberation, they unanimously made their decision. And guess what it was? They cleared Cardi B of every single charge labelled against her and tossed them out the window. After the verdict, Cardi B walked out of the courtroom a free person, but she still had plenty of fire left in her bones. Before leaving the court, she did not hesitate to inform everyone that she was ready to fight any other person who tried to sue her for nothing in the future. She also asked fans not to harass Ellis or her family online. This was a reminder that she wanted to close the book without violence on social media. But after all the drama at the court, you won't imagine what happened. Now, what do you think? Was Cardi B truly innocent? Drop your take in the comments, and if you like this juicy story, you know the drill. Like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Who knows? The next video might blow you away.